Well, well, well. If it isn't Faggoty Andy and on the Raggedy Ann.
Wait a minute, guys. Wait a minute. Sorry. I fucked something up. I forgot to change the video. I'm an asshole. Look at that. What a douchebag, right?
What a
There we go. Let's do it.
I said you better watch what you're doing, 'cause I ain't gonna stop when I'm moving. I'm headed to the top, I'ma do it. I'm headed to the top, I'ma prove it. And I could go all night, I'm sick of being nothing. All right, I'm gonna be something. I'll fight with every breath, trust me. I'ma be the one at the top, you can't touch me. I bleed with every word coming. I would rather die than be someone who's nothing. I'm the type of dude who will not remain nameless. I'm the type of dude who is headed for greatness. I'm the type of dude who could really make changes, 'cause I'm the type of dude that's becoming contagious. I'm the type of dude that will always be ageless. I'm the type of dude that will always feel shameless. I'm the type of dude that they say is fucking heinous, 'cause I'm the type of dude that you know is fucking dangerous.
You are absolutely right. The way he went about it was absolutely wrong. Like, so, like I said, I'm not
of my Jewish hatred that actually goes. Other than the fact that why are y'all popping out of the sewers in New York City?
Annunciation Catholic Church. You couldn't call it pronounced Catholic Church?
Yeah, pronounce the Catholic.
I'm going to tell you right now, my motherfucking computer doesn't start pausing shit. I'm going to fucking break it. But.
Oh, no.
Does anybody remember the 90s where things were even more simple than that? Your parents kicked you out the fucking house and told you don't come home till the street lights come on. You wanted something to drink, you drink it from a fucking hose. You ran around the streets not giving a fuck. You were gone all day and nobody knew what you did or how you were until you came home. Anybody remember that shit?
That was the greatest.
Right.
Remember not having to worry. The only thing you had to worry about was being home on time or getting your ass fucking beat.
And hoping like hell for no reason. When you got home, the police were there.
And all you had to avoid is the one or two weirdos in fucking town. Nobody knew who all the fucking weirdos were because it wasn't online constantly and people making excuses for the weirdo. Well, Jim just touches kids because, his dad used to touch him and now he thinks he's none of that.
No.
He thinks he's a girl.
Those motherfuckers were not allowed in public.
There was one guy when I used to live in Jersey. His name was Roger. And he would just walk around. He was a cross-dresser. And he would walk up and down the main street in Jersey. And everybody knew him. Some of the kids made fun of him. Some of the kids were cool to him, and he took everything in stride. And really nobody fucking bothered with him. Back in the day when that was a thing. Yeah, that's just Roger. Leave Roger alone. Roger doesn't bother anybody. You know, it wasn't, I don't think, any skeletons in his closet, but, you know, but yeah, there was one or two people that knew. We didn't know about fucking Johnny's dad who was banging Chris's mom and having a throuple relationship with fucking two of the kids from high school, and while the mom was fucking doing OF and that. No.
You're getting into way too much detail. Like this is something you personally dealt with.
No, but it's true. That's all fucking, that's all TikTok really is. It's a bunch of people who have fucking OFs that are trying to find other people to be with other people. And then, but the girl is like, I'm never finding nobody. And the guy's like, I'm never finding nobody. Not to say it didn't happen to me, but we're just saying, people just I'm not finding nobody.
Personal.
But yeah, like back when nobody knew, like everybody's deepest, darkest shit. Now it's all online for people to just
sit there and talk about. Fucking post it.
Yeah,
that's the sad part. You willfully post it your fucking self.
90% of the shit that you post now, you'd never say in real life, or you'd get your fucking ass beat.
Oh, 100% of what I say online, I say in real life, and that's why I have gotten my ass beat multiple times.
But it's also, it's people just have free reign on the internet to say whatever the fuck they want without consequences ever.
Yeah.
And we see what happens. Now, you have the government trying to take away your children from you if you don't allow them to change the fucking sex they want to be in. If you don't give I forget who I was talking to, and we were talking about the old Democratic Party. And it was like, it might have been yesterday's conversation, but I never got to say it. Like the old Democratic Party was against fucking censored speech. Remember the fucking Dixie Chicks?
Yeah, that was last night. That was with Third Round.
With TRP. Yeah. And it was like, remember the Dixie Chicks when they ran over the thing because it was censored or whatever?
Right.
And fucking people getting mad at that shit. And now, they're the liberals are the ones who want to silence everybody and don't want you to say anything and don't say mean words and censor what you say online. And I mean, bro,
they took a hard turn after Obama, man.
Yeah.
I mean, as soon as Obama got elected, it was just a hard fucking turn.
Yeah.
And it got frightening where they went. To the whole point now that we may be staring down the barrel of Jasmine Crockett for Senate. Now, this has come up for a while. We kind of avoided this. I was going to have some fun with this because I knew where this was kind of going to go, but I didn't expect this, ladies and gentlemen. This is fucking hilarious. Republicans have played Jasmine Crockett like a fiddle. This is awesome. But before we get to what I'm talking about with this, I do have to throw it back to this just to show you this has been
Jennifer?
a run up here for a minute. How y'all doing tonight? We'll pick up some more as we go along, but we got Boom Boom and Adam. Jasmine Crockett, who is about to be redistricted out of her seat in the midterms, is eyeing a Senate run in Texas. I'd like to be the first to personally thank her for helping to maintain our Senate majority. There's no way she will win in red Texas. And Texas is becoming very blue, but after this little story we're about to hit, I think she's still spot on.
I've heard.
I'm sorry, it was the Golden Age times over here on Twitter. X, whatever.
You talk about the potential of a Senate run. How seriously are you weighing that? Because there are some deadlines looming here.
I am seriously weighing it to the extent that I'm about to spend a lot of money to get data. So I'm a data-driven person. I will tell you that I personally believe that Texas needs to do something different if they want a different result. That's just the bottom line.
How far are you in exploring? Who have you talked to? Have you interviewed potential campaign staff? Like, where are you at?
Well, yeah. So we've talked to. There's only one person that I can see leading this team. It's somebody that I've known for years, somebody that I trust, and somebody who's very experienced. I will not put him out there.
But you've had that conversation.
Oh, absolutely. We've had multiple conversations, and we just took a meeting
face
to face here.
She said she relies on data, yet she does nothing. Walk into the halls of Congress, lie about Trump, and then walk out. She will walk in, yell, good people on both sides, and walk the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
When your data has told you multiple times that that's not all he said.
Well, she is data driven, and I'll show you why here in a minute, though.
Here a few days ago, as I was kind of running down what I'm thinking if numbers kind of show what I think they may show. And obviously, we are weighing who may be the nominee on the Republican side. I mean, I'm going to be flat out with
Jennifer?
you and tell you that
How
I
you
don't
doing?
think that there's a Democrat that can take out Cornyn. And I think NRSCC
Jennifer.
knows that, which
Hi,
is
baby.
why they are spending so much money in this primary to make sure that he is the nominee. But for me, I would be making a very last minute decision because
Isn't that a mute
it's not
point,
just about
though?
winning the primary.
Hold on. He's spending so much money because I'm who I am, and they want to defeat me. But isn't that the whole fucking thing?
Yes.
Whoever spends apparently the most money wins, which is asinine to me. It's fucking asinine. How does it take so much money to win a fucking a Senate seat?
Because you got to grease those palms, brother.
I know, but that's the whole fucking point of it. Why does it take so much? Why can't you just go on television, make your points?
Yes,
And then you
just say mute. He said it was a mute point. It's moot. I wasn't going to
That's
say
what I said.
anything. No, you said
Oh.
mute.
Did I say it's a
Yeah.
mute point?
Moot.
It means you should shut the fuck up.
M-O-O-T.
But yeah, it makes it like everybody's out trying to outspend each other. It makes no fucking difference.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's what they are. Oh, look. Well, I'm not going to say that because usually the person who spends the most wins. I mean, look at Kamala Harris. She spent $1 billion in 100 days, and where is she? So you don't win
going
all the
around,
time.
going around, still talking about how America's racist. Yet she was a vice president of the United States. She wasn't even black.
Right. Let's finish this up, though.
You got to win the general. So by the time we start spending money, I think it's less about people learning, oh, there's a Jasmine Crockett. Who is she? And it's more about like, all right, do we like her enough to go out and knock doors, to make phone calls, to send text messages, to tell our neighbors, to get
No.
people riled up?
Because your people that would actually do that for you are the people that I would probably bring to a gun to the door with. Just saying. Especially if they talk like you to me, I'm going to tell them, get the fuck off my property right now.
I mean, she can win with topics like this.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, go ahead.
Just this past week, I saw, I don't remember which celebrity, but it was actually a celebrity. And I was like, I don't know that that's not necessarily a bad idea, but I'd have to think through it a lot. One of the things that they propose is black folk not have to pay taxes for a certain amount of time, because then again, that puts money back in your pocket. But at the same time, it may not be as objectionable to some people.
Rich, what is one of the amendments about race?
I mean, you can't make any kind of law that discriminates against race, religion, creed, color. Or, well, I mean, that goes with race, but what is it? Race, religion, disability, gender. Yeah, that kind of thing.
So
yeah.
if black people just don't pay taxes, isn't that based on
Race.
Yes. Okay. I'm making sure.
Yes.
About actually giving out dollars. But obviously then you start dealing with the different tax brackets and things like that. And that's one of the reasons that, we argue the reparations may.
So I have an idea. Why did you fail to vote for the new healthcare act that the Republicans put out that allows money to go back to the people instead of the healthcare company? If you want more people to have more money. Oh, that's right. Only black. Sorry. Forgot.
Yeah.
Key point. Forgot. Sorry.
Makes sense because so many black
You know what I
folk,
find funny? Hold
not
on,
only
pause.
do you owe
You know what I find funny with all this shit that they've been trying to push with race and everything like that? They are still trying to argue that because we were once slaves, the government must give us everything. Being slaves to the fucking government once again. Because as they proved with the food stamps and the government shutting down, if the government shuts down, that doesn't happen. You don't get shit. If they want to, they can take it from you.
They don't think that way. They don't think that way. And once you're in that loop, as we see, you don't come out of it.
You can't.
And then you're a slave to the government. And then you're just a slave to the government. And you could do, made. It's in America now. We'll get to that in a few. All right, we can go back to yours.
But yeah, the one I showed was back from October. Ladies and gentlemen, this was just 2-3 weeks ago. This is with Jake Tapper.
We're told weighing a decision on whether to
I had to mute you. Hold on.
jump into this Texas Senate race, challenging Republican Senator John Cornyn for his seat, although it's unclear that Cornyn will survive a Republican primary. You said you had a meeting this week with pollsters to discuss your chances.
What up, Spuds?
Did you have that meeting? And if so, how did it go? Are you still thinking about running?
I am still thinking about running. We did get our polling back. So we are moving on to the next phase to
She got her polling back. Check this shit out.
determine whether or not this is would make sense in the moment, and if the infrastructure can be built out in the way that I see it being necessary to actually be able to win, as well as we are continuing to look at the polling on the other side. Listen, they are in a civil war right now on the Republican side as it relates to who will become their nominee. John Cornyn has served the state of Texas for decades at this point in time in some capacity. And right now, I don't know if he's MAGA enough to make it through his primary, but we are evaluating all things and seeing what it would look like to put together a team. And we will make a final decision by Thanksgiving on whether or not we're going to ultimately move forward.
Well, she's made that decision. Ladies and gentlemen, she definitely is running for the Senate now. This video right here was caught. Check this out. This comes from Greg Price. Jasmine Crockett's launch video for Senate was unlisted on YouTube, and it's just President Trump calling her a low IQ person over and over again. No fucking shit.
How about this new one they have? Their new star, Crockett. How about her?
She's the new star of the Democrat Party, Jasmine Crockett. They're in big trouble.
But you have this woman, Crockett. She's a very low IQ person. I watched her speak the other day. She's definitely a low IQ person.
Yes. Right, Spud?
I just want to question who the fuck is your cameraman right now, because that camera is shaking fucking hard.
Crockett. Oh, man. Oh, man.
It's the
She's a
fucking
very
intern
low
that's
IQ
afraid to
person.
lose his job. That's who it is.
Somebody said the other day she's one of the leaders of the party. I said, you got to be kidding. Now they're going to rely on Crockett. Crockett's going to bring them back.
That is the most unnatural hand crossing I have ever seen.
It's like she was trying to remember how to do it. Come back real quick.
She's got her hands down by her side and has to put her... Who puts their hands in front of their face to cover to cross their arms? Nobody on the face of this planet. No.
Adam said Candace is doing it.
The camera is over here. Candace?
Leaders of the party. I said, you got to be kidding.
Look, hold on, pause. You can see, watch her face. You can see in her head, she's going, do I put my right arm over my left or do I put my left over my right? Which one is it? Which one do I do first? Watch, look at her face from now until she crosses her arm. She's trying to think which hand she puts first.
She's been doing that the entire video, Davey.
Now they're going to rely on Crockett.
You put both hands in front of your face.
Listen, to be fair, she's got a $14,000 fur jacket on, so,
Fair enough.
Crockett's going to bring them back.
She's got to return it later.
Crockett for U.S. Senate. An
Well,
Adwell
listen.
production paid for by Jasmine for Texas.
Which one is that? Is that the one where Is that the association that pays her to go on lavish vacations to Martha's Vineyard, or to go around and make TikToks with different kind of candidates for attorney general, Senate, mayors? Is that's what Jasmine for Senate pays for?
Well, see, here's the thing. If you're doing all that, they're just doing it. You're not giving them money, so you're actually saving. Technically, it's a good idea because you're getting free content and free endorsement out of the whole damn thing, But it's still just like the same motherfuckers are trying to back you. You mean the same motherfuckers that just fucking shot you down for being the chairman of the oversight committee? Yeah. Those people, the Black Caucus that was all about Jasmine Crockett until she wanted something. Oh my God, dude. But
I'm talking about Ken's cute little puppy. But hold on, I want to show you how great Jasmine Crockett's kickoff went.
All right.
Let's get into it.
Oh, this one's low.
Okay. She ain't never scared and she ain't never been. Who is willing to go toe to toe against the president? I can't wrap my head around someone who votes Republican. She advocate for feeding kids. They protect folks touching them. Trump invading his own country with an army. What a joke.
Pay attention to the lyrics and what they're saying. It's about Republicans.
Yeah.
We'll get to that in a minute.
We remember Pearl Harbor by illegally bombing boats, but y'all thought we wasn't gonna do nothing but think again. They only trying to scare out of running because they think she'll win. Listen, thought I told y'all we ain't never scared. Now look who name on the docket. Got 2 words for every racist bigot. Jasmine Crockett.
You
get a word. Me, I hope my money goes to side that isn't trying to say affordability is a hope. She stand on business, arts and toes.
This motherfucker fucks up his own damn shit, and he's like, y'all hear the words, fuck it. Then why the fuck are you up there?
How do you forget the lyrics to your own fucking song? I mean,
I get right there on the phone, dude. He's been sitting there scrolling up on the phone.
Listen, I get it. He's in front of a crowd of people for the first time ever, probably in his entire life. And, he's never sang to anybody else. I mean, there's never been a whole group of people in a fucking gymnasium to hear him, half a gymnasium to talk. But, you should really know the words to your own song.
There's no excuse, dude. Those are 2 giant ass teleprompters right there in front of his fucking face. And he's not using them. He's using his phone.
It's because the only person allowed to use the teleprompter, Richard, is Princess. And Princess is not there. So Princess said, don't use my teleprompters. Use your fucking 6-inch phone, Jamal. Why would I do that? I'm sorry, John. That's not what I meant.
Texas dope, don't need no more
DeAndre.
Bleach blonde butch bodies moving forward.
Did you hear the quote?
Yeah.
Bleach blonde butch bodies moving forward.
I thought that was great. He thought that was a hoot. That song was great, right?
And the crowd went, yeah.
So now she gets asked about Republicans and Trump voters. They just went on a...
Who was it that said she looks like a goddamn turtle without a shell?
Me.
I can't unsee it.
She looks like a Ninja Turtle without a shell.
You pull back that hair, you get it off of her fucking face. You can't unsee it.
Adam said he's losing his breath. You're a rapper. It's part of your job. You're supposed to know how to sing, you fucking dink.
Well, see, they just record it and cut it together all those times and everything like that. So you don't hear them actually reading out of breath or getting out of breath. And when they're on stage, more often than not, they're lip singing. So.
Dementia rap battle I wanted. But, they sang that nice tune towards Republicans, and
what up, Biz?
Republicans are pedos, pedo hiders, and pedo defenders. But Jasmine has some things to say about Republicans that are kind of nice.
How you make voters who previously voted for Trump, particularly given that you have been an outspoken critic and he has inserted himself, just take your campaign video as is. He has inserted himself at every turn when it comes to your commentary. How will you convert those who are supportive of him to voters for you?
Yeah, I don't know that we'll necessarily convert all of Trump supporters. That's not our goal.
Do you need to?
Our goal is to definitely talk to people. No, we don't. We don't need to.
Ma'am, that state is still overwhelmingly red. It's moved blue with everybody coming the fuck in.
Didn't
the
whole border, especially 2 million Mexicans, turn red?
Yes.
And voted for Trump? 2 million registered Mexican voters voted for Trump. But you're telling me you don't need Trump supporters?
The delusion. But I promise you, he was fucking played. Keep going.
Goal is to make sure that we can engage people that historically have not been talked to, because there's so many people that get.
Jonas says, "What's that on his head? Chocolate and vanilla swirl pudding?" Actually, swirl pudding was his boyfriend's name. Soy boy rapper.
Ignored, specifically in the state of.
It's a little bit of a zinc stain. All right, so don't worry about it.
His boyfriend came in his hair before he got on stage.
I honestly
his
thought it was
boyfriend's.
that.
Texas. Listen, the state of Texas is 61% people of color. We have a lot of good folk that we can talk to. We know that when Beto came really close, Beto, who is a progressive, we know that he got 65% of the Latino vote. So what did they do after that? They specifically went after Latinos. We know that he got.
To be honest with you, Beto was more likable.
Yes.
Beto.
I would have a conversation better with Beto O'Rourke than I would with this cunt.
Yes.
This would just be a screaming match, and she just said, "You're racist," and start storming off by the time we're done.
Beto's one of those people that would look at you, agree with you, turn around and talk to the news, and then tell them that you're a bigot.
Yes.
That's what Beto is. Beto would have a pleasant conversation with you. You guys would have a beer. You could probably chat for 4 or 5 hours about race and everything and politics. And then he'd turn around, and the next day after you guys had such a great night, would go to the news and tell everybody you're a bigot because you only think that your Christian values dictate your entire life. But he wouldn't say like he's a nice guy, but he's a bigot. His Judeo-Christian values and upbringing, are not right. He wouldn't sit there and go, "You're a MAGA. I don't need you. You're stupid."
Close to 90% or right there at 90% of the African.
Yeah, Beto is an Irish American. Robert Francis O'Rourke.
American vote. So honestly, what we need to do is start talking to the vast majority of Texas. I think my message is very much a mainstream message. I don't know who disagrees with the fact.
Just go to your screen really quickly, please, and make that bigger. I want it. I want it. I want it. I want it.
I had to stop scrolling. That face I made was the face I made with the first reaction to this shit. Funny. And look, somebody quit. Quiet pedophile.
But they made a pig. They made the girl into a. It would have been better if it was just. There we go. Let's do this. We forgot about this. We gotta really do this.
Oh yeah, it is in that one. You do realize that's a pig? Quiet piggy. I miss this shit. I've been doing it more here. Just to make sure. But yeah. All right, go back to
yours was better. It didn't need AI. All you had to do with the GIFs.
Right?
All that person had to do was go to the GIFs and look for that, and they would have had a better fucking point. But they're retarded. This is what I mean. Liberals are retarded.
Yes.
Okay? They're not fun people. Sorry. Not sorry.
That affordability is a real thing, except for the president who says it's a Democratic hoax. But when somebody goes to the grocery store nowadays, whether it's in East Texas or whether it's right here in Dallas, Texas, or whether it's in Austin or West Texas, let me tell you, they are looking at those grocery prices and they are thinking we deserve better. Knowing that we do the amount of trade that we do in the state.
What have you done about it? You have the power of the fucking purse, you dumbass.
Wait.
You dumbass. You have the power of the purse and you're talking about fucking affordability? You have the power to help out with that.
Americans understand the economy collapsed under Biden. Whether you want to make the argument or not that Trump started it and Biden just picked it up, well, now you're complaining about the economy right now under Trump. So we understand the fact that it collapsed under Biden. Even people who are not informed will say that shit. So you, in the first two terms, had the House, had the Senate, had the presidency, and majority, and you put us here. Now you're crying because the dude ain't fixed what you've destroyed for 4 fucking years?
Well, they've conned the fucking retards into thinking that Donald Trump is the reason why healthcare is so expensive. Like,
well, people don't even know what the word subsidies mean, brother. That does not surprise me.
They don't. They have no idea. Once again, they're so fucking micro that they think that, oh no, I get free monies and the monies just keep coming. What, yeah, I'm a taxpayer too. Oh, the fuck you're not.
No, you're
no,
a
the
tax
fuck
drain.
you're not. Oh, I still work. I work 80 hours a week and I still got to, that's fine. You work. You can't afford it. Fine.
How do you work 80 hours a week on subsidies?
I mean, there are people that fucking, that do have to, use subsidies because they can't afford shit. I think the military especially, they don't make that fucking much money.
Well, then you've made a hell of a lot of financial decisions that are completely fucking wrong.
Then again, that's what they tell you also is because, the joke is, and I've seen it online, is that a lot of people join the military, they get that signing bonus, then they buy a Hellcat for fucking 30% interest. And the next thing you know, they're all in fucking debt because of it. What do you want to buy? I want to buy an Apache helicopter with my sign-on bonus. Go ahead. Sounds good. 50% interest. By the time you leave the military, now you owe $200 million.
More than that.
Because,
Right.
It's called Obamacare, and they blame Trump beauty. Yeah, I know. They have no fucking idea.
No, it's the Affordable Care Act now. It's not Obamacare. It's the Affordable Care Act. I got a little bit on that too, but go ahead.
Of Texas. Yet right now, there are these unwarranted tariff wars that is directly impacting us, knowing that we do agriculture big in Texas. We do everything bigger in Texas, but we do ag big, and understanding that we are hitting record-breaking bankruptcy filings by our farmers. Listen, my message is real simple. I'm looking out for you, your survival, and the survival of your kids as it relates to affordability, being able to actually go and access healthcare.
Wait. How are you looking out for somebody's kids when you literally were part of the group that fucking starved them? How are you looking out for somebody's kids when you literally want to mutilate their genitals? How are you looking out for somebody's kids when you think the government should be able to take your child for whatever fucking reason? How are you looking out for kids? You want men to be in bathrooms with little girls. How is that looking out for kids? Shut the fuck up.
Because she's trying to make sure that all the kids get their hormones and testosterone, all that.
being able to send your child to school, being able to afford a roof over your head. If that's not, what Trump supporters want, then fine. Then they absolutely won't listen to me. But I'm here for the everyday person, the person that's not the billionaire on the list that Trump has decided to take care of, but the people that he left sitting out in the cold, just like he did when he decided to be sworn in, and he decided that Inauguration Day, he would have it inside while...
What? He decided to have Inauguration Day inside because he doesn't care about the people. It wasn't a giant catastrophe because it was supposed to fucking freezing rain that day. And it was supposed to be bitter cold. And so they were going to have it inside anyway.
So many of his loyal supporters were outside.
Yes. And they're loyal supporters, so they stood outside. What do you got there?
There's something Jonas sent. Keep going. I'm listening.
Oh, okay.
But I'm reading too.
But let's go to Jasmine Crockett starts crying during her announcement that she's running for U.S. Senate. Unusually, when JC talks, she can't help but wave and point her fingers with 3-inch nails. They must have tied her hands. Dude, I don't understand that. I don't understand why people wear those fucking long... Like, how do you wipe your ass? And how does it not get in your fingernails? Fucking gross.
Right now, many people wonder why
Wait,
I jumped in this race
baby.
so late.
Yeah.
Women don't wipe themselves like we do. We fold it up, right?
Yeah.
They wrap it around their hand. Have you ever not watched a woman go to the bath? No. Oh, all right. That sounds fucked up.
Wait a minute, Richard. Wait, whoa. What study have you done that
being in relationships with a lot of women?
Hold on. What kind of kinky shit did you just reveal to everybody? I've never sat in the bathroom and watched my wife take a shit.
Okay, so wait.
I'm waiting.
Never come out of the shower while your wife has been going to the bathroom?
No.
You've never done that to her?
No. I don't take a shit. I'll go in another bathroom.
No.
Well, I mean, listen, you do have one bathroom. But you still own your house, but we rent in our rent. We have 3 bathrooms, so I just go to a different bathroom. But even as if I had one bathroom, I wouldn't take a shit. The only time I'd take a shit with my wife in the shower is if I was about to fucking die. Other than that, I'm clenching my butthole tighter than a fucking duck.
I mean, I
until
don't take
she's
a
done.
shit if she's in the shower, and she doesn't do that with me.
Bro, if I have to take a shit real bad, it's get out. Get out. Get out. Get the fuck out. I don't care if you have soap in your hair. Get out. Give me 2 minutes. It's going to take 2 minutes. No, I've never.
That's one thing I've always noticed about women, though, is they will wrap the toilet paper around their hand.
What the fuck? I've never once even thought about that. I just know they have to wipe back to front or front to back. That's all I know, because then it gets in the fucking vajububu lips. For what the don't know, now we know why Richard really dresses as a bitch in the past.
Do you mean to fucking tell me you're wiping from back to front?
No.
Okay, because I was about to say, what the fuck? Yeah, they have to do that.
Well, I mean, listen, there's sometimes you got to wipe back to front.
I don't want to smear my ball sack. Why?
Well, but I mean, but at least it's our balls and you can wash it off. Girls have fucking intricate parts down there that are very sensitive but no, whenever I've got a fucking marker shit, yeah, I go both ways. As I said that, it made me laugh. Always front to back.
Keep going. We're going way too far.
No, I'm still trying to figure out how women just do it like that. Like, I can't. And even so, that's even worse. If they got fucking
off the roll, you grab it, wrap once, release your fingers, keep rolling. If it's on the roll, you put it on your hand, wrap once with that hand, and then continue to feed like this.
I
don't know.
I'm trying to think of how that works. I don't understand.
Do I need
like
to
if
grab
you
a
roll
roll
it
of toilet paper to show you.
No, I understand, but I'm still trying to grasp the fact that why would they wrap it around their hand instead of making it into a nice little square or whatever? You just take it, you mush it, you wipe because you can, hide your fingers. If you just wrap it around your hand,
then you get your fingernails in your asshole. See?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Now you're just Hindi.
That's what the wrap is for. To not get the fingernails in the asshole.
Jennifer, I knew somebody was going to get that. Jennifer said video proof now that Davey goes both ways.
I don't even know why the hell we're talking about this. It just blew my mind. He just doesn't understand this.
Go upstairs and give it a try.
All right, let's finish this up here.
It's a tickler starfish, Davey. I suppose I get that. I get that.
And I just want to be clear that this was never my intention. This was never about me. I never put myself into any of the polls.
No, you didn't put yourself in them.
They had Beto O'Rourke as a presidential nominee at one point. Nobody puts themselves in the roles unless they actually have the position, you fucking...
Well, she was pushed into it, though, because they wanted her.
No, that's not what she said before. She saw the polls. And she made a decision. Me and my team, we looked at the polls and said, the team she has all in her fucking head, all 17 of them.
Yeah, because she doesn't even leave her luxury apartment.
No.
Listen, my question was, which congressional seat would I be running for? And for Texas 30, I love you, Texas 30.
You're trying to fake ass cry, and
she is so
your delay's off again. But yeah, she's trying to fake ass cry.
It's like she's pushing out a shit. Speaking of toilet paper, she's like, it's for 30.
Which congressional seat would I be running for? And for Texas 30. I love you, Texas 30.
You're way the fuck off now, dude. Every time stop and start, it glitches out and you get further behind.
What the fuck?
Stop sharing and share again. All right, Discord, if this is going to be a thing, I'm going to stop using you for this shit too. I'll find something the fuck else if you can't keep this shit up. What the goddamn fuck, man? Y'all are failures.
All right, smells like Soul Glow.
You hear that? How much of a delay that was?
Yeah.
What the fuck is happening?
I don't know. I think we might have to go back to StreamYard.
Love you, Texas 30. Okay, I'm gonna finish. But the more I saw the poll results, I couldn't ignore the trends, which were clear, both as it relates to the primary as well as the general election. I could have played it safe and continued serving in the United States House of Representatives for as long as my constituents would have me. But I don't choose to do that. Because Texas, this moment we're in now, is life or death.
It's amazing how quickly she choked back them tears, though, ain't it?
Yeah, it was quick. Real fast.
2 fucking sentences. Almost crying. And then I saw the polls.
Spud says, what's my motivation here? Line, please!
Well, since we're on to the polls here, let's see what they're talking about with it.
Biz says, yeah, Discord has been acting retarded with that.
Yes, very fucking much so. But this comes from Eric Daughtry here on November 30th. Breaking. Republicans are cheering as Jasmine Crockett all but confirms the U.S. Senate candidacy out of red Texas in 2026. She'd have to leave the U.S. House and has no chance of winning. She should run. The ghetto trash's political career would be over. Check this out. Democratic primary polling for Texas U.S. Senate seat. Okay, this is the University of Houston, Texas Southern University. 31% for her. James Tallarico, 25%. Beto O'Rourke, 25%. Colin Allred, 13%. This is going to get spicy. Hold on.
Data is only one part of the equation. You have to be able to execute. And the state is 30 million people. It's a $100 million race. As well as, you know, we need to be able to take advantage of the fact that the Republicans are fighting right now and they may have to go to a runoff. And we also need to make sure we have what I consider to be a strong slate. People that can also raise money, people that also have kind of different groups of people that are attracted to them. And so it's more so logistical than anything at this point in time. But for sure, we did not stop our evaluation because the evaluation made it clear that the coalition that won on November 4th, black and brown folk, when you look at the numbers in New Jersey, when you look at the numbers in Virginia, it was making sure that black and brown, number one, showed up and voted the right way. I am...
No, it's because all the fucking white people left.
Right way. What? I'm sorry, say that. What?
I said it's because all the Republicans left those states.
Well, I mean, yes. But listen to what she just said, though.
Making sure that black and brown, number one, showed up and voted the right way.
And voted the right way. Black and brown people can't vote Republican or you're not black and brown.
Yes, if you vote Republican, you're voting for the slave master. But if you vote Democrat, you're just a slave?
Huh. I don't know how that works out, but okay.
Well, because you're just doing what you're being told to again.
Right.
You're being a slave. Hold on a sec. You're being a slave to the government again.
Yeah.
Because you're depending on a system to provide for you while you do things technically for free. Because you think minimum wage sucks now? If the government gets a hold of everything, because they do, that's what their goal is now. Once the government gets a hold of everything, you are now a slave to the system.
Yeah.
So keep voting Democrat so they can give you everything you want in the front end, and then you're going to pay for it in the back end.
Yeah.
It does make it to where
yes, they do run the plantations,
regardless of.
Well, you know what? Screw that. I'm tired of hearing her voice. Here's the lead up to it all, ladies and gentlemen. Quiet GOP AstroTurf campaign convinced liberal firebrand to run for U.S. Senate. To see, it appears some behind-the-scenes tinkering by the Senate Republican campaign arm helped spur progressive firebrand Jasmine Crockett to declare her candidacy this week in Texas' high-stakes Senate race. The campaign launched by Crockett, a two-term lawmaker who represents a Dallas area district and who is known as a vocal. That word.
Vocal.
I don't even know what the fuck that was. All right.
It's a vocal.
It's a vocal critic and foil of President Donald Trump. Quickly shifted the political spotlight off the Republican nomination race, where incumbent GOP John Cornyn is involved in a decisive primary with Ken Paxton and Wesley Hunt. I think Wesley should take that, though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I think Ken Paxton needs to stay Attorney General for now. Wesley needs to be in the Senate. The GOP
that would be fucking great.
Yeah. The GOP boosting of a preferred primary opponent comes in a race with extremely high stakes as one of a handful across the country that would likely determine if Republicans hold the Senate majority in next year's midterm. As the race in Texas was heating up this past summer, Crockett, a rising Democratic star who enjoys a large social media footprint, was not among the list of Democrats widely considered as contenders for the party's nomination. But Republican strategists viewed Crockett as a more bearable opponent in 2026 general election than either Rep. Colin Allred, or former Rep. Allred, who until Monday was making his second straight Senate bid. Yeah, he failed last time, horribly. The state Rep. James Tallarico, also rising party star, who launched his campaign in September, and former Republican Beto O'Rourke, Jonah Quinn Castro, who was at the time was mulling over bids. So the National Republican Senatorial Campaign or Committee released a poll in July that indicated Crockett with double-digit lead over the rest of the field of actual and potential Democrat Senate contenders. The poll quickly grabbed plenty of national attention, a source familiar with the NRCC's process. Okay, we can stop the whole reading in this. Basically, they released a fake-ass fucking poll that said she was going to take the win. What have we been saying about polls forever now?
They're stupid.
If they can make up some numbers to make it look like she's fucking winning, there's no point in believing any fucking poll because they'll do the same shit. But yeah, they tricked her ass into running for Senate. So, and where was it? Boom Boom says, rumor is that they ran Colin Allred out of the race. Well, that's the rumor. He did back down, but didn't say why.
Spud said Wesley would destroy Crockett in the debate, and Wesley would make a great POTUS. Bro, so all I picture is Wesley Hunt as the president of the United States. And it's one of those just fucking July 4th week, like the weekend before July 4th. Could you imagine Wesley Hunt in cowboy boots, military fucking shorts, and a cut off America t-shirt, just chilling in the White House? Bro, that would be fucking baller. Just Wesley just sitting at the Resolute desk with just some cowboy boots and some military shorts and America shirt.
And then to make it even funnier, the neighborhood barbecue in the ballroom.
Yeah. He got a cookout going on. Dude, that would be fucking amazing.
I'd laugh. I mean, all right, cool. We got
Someone's roasting a pig on the White House lawn. I'd drive this DC to be there for that.
Fuck yeah. But yeah, this is amazing though. Check this. Where is that one? Yeah. Here we go. We're getting close to the little rumble cut. I want to hit you up with this. They release these fake polls. She's bouncing off this shit. She is out no matter fucking what. She has already announced and filed that she's running for the Senate. So there ain't no backing out. If you back out, you're done. You're already redistricted out of your seat. And now you've pretty much said, yeah, everybody wants me to go. Meanwhile, none of that was fucking true. Why the fuck do we need to have this retarded shit in our fucking government? How the fuck could you believe that shit and think you're so fucking awesome?
Because people have her convinced. Richard, she doesn't leave her place.
She has her social media. How the fuck do you not see it?
Because they live in a fucking bubble. Because all their this is once again, this is my proof that watching fucking CNN and all this MSNBC rage bait bullshit keeps people who are on the right grounded, and people on the left should watch conservative fucking content and not just Fox News, because that's all you have, by the way. When you sit there and you go, oh, what do you watch? Fox? That's all. And then when you go liberal media and all these people are like, the news isn't covering Trump. It's like, dude, do you understand Fox News is the only one covering certain stories? Yeah. And then, MSNBC, CNN, CBS, ABC, what else? Fucking every other news station is covering the liberal side of it. They've been calling it liberal Hollywood for fucking ever.
Yeah.
And don't tell me these people aren't fucking, they're not news people. They're fucking actors. They're actors.
Oh, no, dude.
And
they
I'm
don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. Look how long Bill Maher went without paying attention to a motherfucking thing. That dude, look, a quarter fucking century, this motherfucker was just reading off a teleprompter. He wasn't paying attention. He didn't know.
Hi, Mama J.
JC did not have her ghetto accent before she went to Congress. No, she did not. What up, Mama? Dragonfly, how you doing? It's a sure win for Republicans. Exactly. That's the point. They literally flubbed polling numbers to make her run. I guess to make it easier because maybe they had they thought they might have had a challenge in somebody else. I don't know.
Who? Al Green?
I don't fucking know. Other than
She's
the
not
fact
doing-
that you're just gonna do it just to fuck around with somebody, what other reason would it have been?
I'm also sick and tired of these motherfuckers talking about doing things for people and not doing a fucking thing.
Right.
What has she proposed? What bill has she put her name on?
Not a damn one. She
Her-
has never made a bill. She has never. I think she has been a co-signer after the fact of bills, but she was never on the original co-sign of any bill. She has never done anything. The only thing she has done is just vote. She has no record other than how she votes. There is nothing she has fucking done. She's almost as bad as AOC, but at least AOC wrote a few bills and co-signed. You know, they never went anywhere, but at least she has that behind her back.
AOC's now getting roasted for spending fucking $50,000 for going to Puerto Rico and watching Bad Bunny. She's the reason why Bad Bunny is going to be playing at the Super Bowl. I hope you all know that. She is the absolute reason why Bad Bunny is playing at the Super Bowl.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck about football at all.
See, and I get that. And I know people say that and stuff, but once again, it's a degradation of an American tradition. And everybody's like, oh, listen.
Well, then stop fucking watching their damn sales, their tickets, everything that they have plummets, and watch them reverse like everybody else. But no, you can't give it up. Just like nobody around Alabama can stop watching fucking Alabama football. Not a god. Yeah. The fucking state shuts down every fucking week.
Bro, who you telling? I live by the fucking stadium. I live by Kansas City. I live in Kansas City. I live by Arrowhead.
Fuck NFL. Let me buy the next NFL ticket for the next 20 fucking years. They're pushing this trans shit. I gotta go buy up every fucking NFL property or fucking memorabilia I can. But I'm gonna go to every fucking. Shut the fuck up with it. You don't give a shit. You really fucking don't. It's the fake outrage from the right with that shit. Because if you did, you'd do the same thing you did with Bud Light. But no, you can't get away from your football. You're addicted to it. It's not the woke that's creeping in. It's just you feel like somebody else. It's like the club at school. It's like a club at school. Some random person comes in. They're fucking the outcast. You're like, get away. We don't want you here. It's that shit. Because you won't do anything with your fucking dollars. You won't stop watching it. You won't stop going to it. So what's the point in complaining? Either do something about it or shut the fuck up.
I get it. I get when they decided to add PSLs where you had to spend $5,000 a seat just so you can have a chance to get those seats.
Right.
What? Wait, what?
You got to give them money just for the chance of paying them even more to get the ticket.
I thought that was going to break a lot of people. Apparently, I was fucking wrong. Apparently, I was wrong. I'm like, yo, you guys aren't going to buy season tickets with this PSL thing. Lo and fucking behold, sold out. What are you doing? All you've been doing is shitting on the NFL, talking about how much they suck and how much now you don't like guy cheerleaders, but you're still buying a PS. What is? And unfortunately, football is one of those things that people will never give up. Unfortunately, no matter how woke it goes, until you get to the point where,
and then they never fucking learn.
Until you get to the point where, like,
your institution, the thing you hold fucking dear, it's a fucking American pastime kind of situation. It's definitely an American sport. Football is not played anywhere else the same way we do. It's ours. But not a goddamn person will be like, nope, I'm out till they stop. Every other fucking company, every other corporation, they've either stuck to that woke shit and gone the fuck down, or they reversed it and seen their profits go back up. Except for Bud Light. Bud Light's on the mend a bit, but Anheuser-Busch is not recovering from that shit. They were the first to actually feel an effect they were made an example of. Everybody else started with it. They saw what happened, and it's just like, nah, we need to move away from that. And then all their shit started to rise back up again. But not football, not these sports, not basketball. Y'all want to scream about all that bullshit in there, but yet you're there every fucking time just to bitch about it. Make it make sense to me.
For you, football is over since politics entered the NFL. Yeah, I get that. And a lot of people have said that. But apparently soccer sucks also. Yes, it does. But apparently not enough people. And a lot of people who watch football, they're center right, I would gather. Because there's no real, I don't think there's many lefties that watch football or whatever to see the end racism bullshit.
I mean, most of their audience was either center, maybe a little center left leaning to our right.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of people who I'd just be like, dude, there's something fucking wrong with you.
Yeah.
That like football. And I know people who are kind of like me that like football. But everybody to the left of me fucking hate it.
Jonah says, bullshit. I won't watch the NFL or Super Bowl. BLM killer assassinated $5 PD, and the NFL won't allow Cowboys to wear a decal in their honor. Fuck the NFL. Fuck the NFL. Fuck the NFL.
Right. But check
what
this
up, Neuro? Happy Friday.
So there was an anti-campaign ad that went out about Jasmine Crockett, and it really fucking hurts, though. Watch this.
Somebody to go and find a clip of a Democrat invoking violence.
Let's extinguish him for good. I will go and take Trump out tonight.
We're going to fight it in the courts, and we're going to fight it in the streets.
When they go low, we're going to bury them below the Capitol. That's what we're going to do.
We take them to the mud and choke them out.
You know, there needs to be unrest in the streets for as long as there's unrest in our lives.
I just don't even know why there aren't uprisings all over the country, and maybe there will be.
We're walking down a damn different path. We're fighting fire with fire. I'm going to punch these sons of bitches in the mouth.
I'll take him behind the gym and beat the hell out of them.
Now punch back, kick back, dunk over their heads, and win some fucking power.
Fight back, punch back, and make sure that they stay down. And you know what? Kick them when they're down because they deserve it.
I think that you punch. I think you punch. I think you're okay with you okay with punching.
We are at war. And that's why the gloves are off and I say bring it on.
We are not only gonna punch you back, but we are gonna knock you out.
Like we're in a war right now.
I mean, damn, that's two for just her.
So you have to be willing to do whatever is necessary in order to save the country.
Well, I am here to tell you not only are we gonna punch back, but we about to beat you down.
And goddamn it, shut down the Senate! We are at war!
When they go low, we kick them.
Even in states where Donald Trump won big, that it does you any good running away from Donald Trump. I think you need to go back and punch him in the face.
Let's make sure we show up wherever we have to show up. And if you see anybody from that cabinet in a restaurant, in a department store, at a gasoline station, you get out and you create a crowd. And you push back on them. And you tell them they're not welcome anymore, anywhere.
Damn, that hurt. It hurts almost to the point that even Huffington Post is saying, bitch, this ain't it. High profile race shows exactly what has changed in the Democrat Party. There's plenty of reason to be skeptical of Rep. Jasmine Crockett's chances in the U.S. Senate race. While Crockett's television hits and podcast interviews delight liberals, she's only ever won in safely Democrat seats. Her preferred strategy of focusing on increasing base voter turnout has little track record of success. Republicans are openly ecstatic about her decision. But if Democrat elected officials share this skepticism, they're unwilling to say it out loud. They're also not willing to fully back her campaign or endorse her over her primary opponent, the state rep James Tallarico. Fucking Huffington Post is saying, bitch, this ain't it. How? How are you that fucking horrible? Holy shit. It's entirely possible that she can put together a good campaign, said Gallego. She's an outstanding person and an important voice in her state. added Senator Raphael Warnock. Can't read, whatever. It's obviously focused on the House, not the Senate, said House Majority Leader Hakeem Jeffries, declining to speak on the ambitions of one of the most high-profile members of his caucus. Uncertainty about the utility of Crockett's bid extended to even Senator Chris Murphy, one of the members of the so-called Fight Club group of progressive senators pushing for a more aggressive approach to combating Donald Trump. There are some places where the primaries are good, and there are places where they can be a pain in the ass, Murphy told the Huffington Post. A primary can, ultimately cause a lot of people to register and cause a lot of new people to get involved. But not Crockett. The wishy-washiness greeting of Crockett is reflecting the party's uncertainty about how to navigate the anti-Trump, anti-establishment energy coursing through the party, which closely mirrors the GOP's crack up in the first half of the 2010s. Democrats are hoping to mirror the incredibly strong midterm election performances Republicans had in those years. But they are hoping to avoid the downsides of the GOP experienced in those years. Primary voters, blah, 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 blah. It goes on to just be like, hey, you got better choices? So why the fuck are you even trying to run this bitch? Colin Allred has already backed the fuck down. Others, it's kind of looking a little shaky. So you all got fucking played? I know. I'm trying to wrap it up real quick.
Okay.
You all got fucking played by the GOP to put this bitch forward? So it's an easy fucking victory.
Yeah, because they're all stupid. And they think that... Come on. You got Lobster Thanador and Hank Johnson. How do you think you get those fucking idiots?
Dude, I mean, Hank Johnson's like... He's only got like... His state's like 1 or 2 seats or something like that is all they got? Because they don't have a lot of people?
Well, his fucking congressional seat apparently has like... No, Hank Johnson, I think he's either North Carolina or Georgia. I think.
Well, then I was wrong. No, he's Georgia. He's Georgia. Yeah, I was wrong about that. He's Georgia. Georgia's 4th
But Larry Sharpe is great.
But yeah. It's going to be fun watching this go down, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to enjoy the ride all the way. I hope you're willing to come with it because it's going to be fun. This bitch is going to make a fool of herself. And everybody's going to see her for what she really is. And it's going to be a funny decline. Hope y'all are involved, are ready for it. I gave the wrong link because I'm a stupid ass.
I gave it.
Oh, well, okay. Davey's got the link. Ladies and gentlemen, you got 3 minutes.
Hey, it's me, Davey. You know, the simple one. Here at Off Label Podcast, we're all about doing things the off-label way. But without you, we're just 2 idiots who talk to each other on the internet. So please, if you could, hit that like button, repost, and give us a follow. And if you're feeling frisky enough, throw a comment. We now return you to our regularly scheduled bullshit.
Isn't that hard?
I mean, it's not.
So you know what? It's fine. You're changing history, you're changing culture, and you had people, and I'm not talking about the neo-Nazis and the white nationalists, because they should be condemned totally. But you had many people in that group other than neo-Nazis and white nationalists.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test. Expect nothing less, your check as I'm chess. What's happening next? He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold an obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion. Your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep, move feet, hurt it easy. don't wanna be fast asleep when they're scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking